You had to have known it was coming. Mark Diakasi is going to be the next fight for Conor. He has no other options. This is the only one that Dana White is throwing to him, and it'll be a UFC Fight Night 184. Now look, it already has medium hype. Conor has potential to get the fight height up to high. He only has 3 weeks for his camp. He's getting $15,000 for the show, $15,000 because he's coming for that win, and it's about to be the 3rd loss of Mark Diakasi's career. And for this training camp, because it's only 3 weeks long, we're gonna stay with the Strike Team training camp again. It's pretty expensive. We have the cash, and there's a couple new moves we can still learn, so let's go ahead and get it going here. And before we even head into the camp, look at what Mark is saying to us. Biggest mistake of your life, GGB. So we could say, hashtag just another fight. Looking forward to throwing hands with you. Gonna be a good one. Be careful what you wish for. Oh, you already know. Be careful what you wish for. So the fight camp was only about 3 weeks this time, and because we're fighting Mark Diakasi, the only dude that has ever beat us in the octagon, we basically spent a lot more time training, learning some new moves than we actually did promoting the fight. So the fight hype is only a medium, but don't worry. This is going to be an epic bout. I can feel it.
To become a legend in the UFC, a fighter needs someone to push him to be great. McGregor had Diaz, Jones had Cormier, and Silva had Sonnen. Each series didn't just pit the best against the best, but it matched up rivals that had personal scores to settle. And when the octagon door shut, the bad blood reached a boiling point. Who will be the one to step up and put this feud to rest? Or give up bragging rights once and for all?
That's how you do an intro to one of the best rivalries in the UFC right now. Here we go, Diakasi, King. This is the fight everybody wants to know, and if we win this fight, this should propel us into the top 15, which is where we want to be, because then we can get the big money fights, get some better gyms, get some better moves, and spend a lot more time before the fights dominating our opponent. Let's get into it. In the tail of the tape, not much has changed since the last fight. Again, 7-year age difference, we're a little taller. We basically have a 2-inch reach advantage, but that's it. The weight is the exact same. No time for the intros. It is time to get into this match right off the bat. Now Connor's going on here, the nice little kick. Diakasi again. This dude, he's very defensive. He can strike. If you leave an opening, he's gonna knock you out. Oh, another good kick landed up top. Connor's going in a little bit. Going up top again. Diakasi's left it open. Oh, he took another shot. Okay, Connor's answering back pretty good so far. Oh, okay, that kick he definitely saw coming. Conor wants to go to the body, but Diakasi's not going to have any of it. You can see him throwing something here. Connor's going to try to check that lower leg kick. Ooh, just missed on that one. Slipping out Connor's punches. Another kick to the body. Conor with a good little combo. Ooh, right to the body again. Conor, if he can take away Diakasi's endurance, that helps him, because you got to imagine this will be a long fight. I don't anticipate this ending early, and if it does, it's going to be bad news for Conor. Conor is hit pretty hard there by Diakasi, and he goes for a sweeping round kick. Conor's able to escape that one. Spinning roundhouse kick is not going to land. Conor caught that though. You know he means business, but he doesn't do any damage to Diakasi. He shook that one off like it was nothing. These uppercuts are something else though, and again, he's got the onslaught coming. To the body again, another body shot. Conor this time catches it and sticks him. Conor knocked him down. Okay, we've got a good spot now. Conor goes for the spinning back fist. Maybe a little too early for that one. He's ready again. If he keeps throwing those, Conor's gonna put this man out of his misery. He knocks him down. Conor's got this dude in a bad spot. Can he get him again? Take your time, Conor. You can get this guy. Oh my God, he killed him! The spinning tornado kick, the greatest finish of Conor's career. I feel like we said that so many times, but he just killed him. He perfectly timed the spinning tornado kick. And he has no, this man is a lifeless body at this point. Get the ER in here right now. Get the med people in. You can believe we're looking at the replay here. Both of them tried the same kick at the exact same time, but it is only Conor King that lands. Again, look, both fighters trying the same kick, and it's only Conor that connects, and Diakasi is out cold immediately. Before he even hits the ground, this dude has no chance. What an unbelievable shot to finish this fight. And Conor says, oh yeah, bring on the next opponent. I thought this fight had no chance of being stopped in the first round, but Conor, he had other plans tonight. And Diakasi, this is humiliating. The rivalry is finished. Conor says there's no chance to ever fight him again. He's destroyed him. You can't come back from this one. And of course, winner by knockout is Conor King. So what an effort by Conor to get this W. I need you guys to leave me a comment down below and tell me 1 through 10. Tell me how good this knockout was. 10 obviously being the best, 1 being the worst. I feel like that's got to be a 10. That's one of the best knockouts he's ever had. Now that knockout on Diakase ends up being Connor's 6th knockout of his career. He has now crossed 250,000 fans. Didn't get the high for the fight hype, but he broke into the top 15, which is fantastic news. Beat his rival, and not much of his longevity really got taken away. Over 40,000 fans, over 30,000 cash. That is a night well spent. And you guessed it, the #1 story on MMAfighting.com is the end of story. King ends the Diakase rivalry with a spectacular knockout. Over 9,000 views. Says the wait was long, but for Conor King, it was a sweet victory last night in London, England, as he knocked down Mark Diakase to put an end to a bittersweet rivalry. And the knockout was so insane that even Dana White tweeted about it, says, "Congrats, Conor King. Looks like you're getting close to realizing your potential. Oh, we've got plenty of room to grow, believe that." And with that, Conor has earned a brand new contract. Oh, now he's listed as a contender, so we got a 5-fight contract, 27,000 per show, 30,000 per win. But the big thing now is to try to break into the top 5. Conor's got a feeling that's going to happen pretty soon. He'll sign that contract. And look at this, Nate Diaz comes in and says, "Sign the contract, GoodGameBro. I'm the money fight. #journeyman." Nate Diaz, do you want us to do what Conor McGregor did to you? I mean, granted, he did beat Conor McGregor once, but let's see how we can respond. Tell the UFC you want to fight. I fight whoever's put in front of me. Would love to test myself against you in the future. I want to fight the best, and that's the champ, not you. You know what? We're not ready for Conor McGregor yet, albeit, but Nate Diaz, we're ready. So tell the UFC we want to fight. Put whoever's in front of me, we're gonna knock him out. Now wait a second, this is the first time in our entire career that Conor King has a main card fight. We've been the undercard, we've been on UFC Fight Night non-stop. But at UFC 246 will be the main card fight against Beneil Dariush. He's 14-6-1. Fight hype is definitely low, but you can see he's a very good grappler, pretty good striker. He's actually like pretty solid all around. I think the biggest thing for Conor going into this fight is get your stamina up, young fella. Walk out here with your 12th win, and you can get maybe an even bigger payday after this one. Now things have been going really good for the Strike Team gym. It's still going to be about 10,000 or so, but I feel like this is the best training camp for us. But the unfortunate news is, if you guys didn't see, Dana White told us this is actually going to be a short fight because someone got an injury, and we're actually going to step in for it. So we only have 2 weeks to prepare for this fight. This is going to be a little dicey. Now, when I headed into training camp, I saw there was an option in promotion next fight, and there's actually a little exclamation point next to it. So you got an option here. Phone into the media press conference call. UFC wants you to be a part of the promotional press conference, early press promotion. UFC needs you to fly into the city for press coverage and preparations. You are a last-minute replacement. Now, this will give me fight hype and popularity. Normally, I would not do this, but because of the situation, we'll do this, and then we'll have our training on the next week. So I'm going to go ahead and accept it. It tells me right here, accept this will terminate your current training camp and take you straight to fight week. Holy crap, this is dangerous, but you know what? It's worth it. Now again, as you saw, my fitness now is still going to be low. My fight hype is medium. I don't know if it was 100% worth it, but we should have got some fans out of it. Let's see what we can do here in this fight against Mr. Dariush. So Tyron Woodley is defending his belt here in New York, and we're actually on the cover too. This is kind of incredible. Like, we're actually getting some publicity here. The prelims are no more. We have made ourselves here at the main card of UFC 246 in New York, New York. Now, look, we've got a lot of people in the audience. We can impress a lot of people. We can gain probably an incredible amount of fans because for the first time in our career, the stadium is actually full. Like, there aren't a bunch of empty seats. Everyone is here to watch this fight. Let's give them a good show. Now, the tail of the tape, basically a 2-inch height advantage, same weight, and a 3-inch reach advantage. So keep this guy on the edge. We don't really know much about him because, again, this is a late fight replacement because of an injury. I'm anxious to see what happens. Here we go with the first round of a big fight, and I don't think this guy actually watched much of Carter's film because he's trying to dap Carter up. I mean, that's probably the wrong thing to do. He hasn't dapped up a single person in his career. What makes you think he would dap you up? You're a no-name. You're barely ranked higher than him. He's coming for your #1 spot right now. Now, one thing Carter's going to have to watch in this fight, oh, it's his stamina. Now, he ends up getting a good little reaction shot there, but doesn't really do any damage against Dariush. But Carter's stamina is going to be a thing of an issue right now. He didn't really have a training camp. He went ahead and did the media promotion. And even those, look, normally when he hits somebody with those, he has enough power to knock them out or knock them to the ground, but that did nothing to Dariush. So either he is the strongest chin of all time. There we go. Finally got one to land. Oh, we knocked him. This could be over sooner than we thought. Carter's coming with the full force. Oh no, Carter's in trouble now. Carter got him back. Expose him, Conor. You got him to the ground. Expose him. Finish this fight. He's going for a top 10 finish, and he does it. Over in the first round, about a minute and a half into the first, and Conor says, oh, excuse me. We skipped the training camp. We didn't train at all. We didn't learn any new moves. We didn't practice against your opponent. We didn't spar. We did nothing. But we destroyed Dariush in the first round. That, to me, looked like it could have went bad for Conor, but somehow he found a way to knock that dude out. What a good stop by the young fella. One more look at it here. Had him against the cage, and you know it's over. The overhand doesn't even land fully flush. I mean, that's kind of 3 or 4 knuckles. Not even the whole hand gets in there. One more look at it from the other side. Oh, yeah. The cage probably was the only thing helping that dude just from flying out of the arena. And then the most painful part of it is, yeah, he's gonna need some jaw surgery, dental surgery, or something after that one. So in the first main card fight of Connor's career, he dominates it. I mean, we're talking one of the fastest knockouts he's had in his entire career, and hopefully this leads to a knockout of the night, and even in a bigger bonus and payday, and hopefully all these fans on social media are gonna end up following. So let's see and go what actually happened here. So again, that is the 7th knockout of Connor's career, the 9th finish. In his 10th UFC fight, again, he's he's pretty much just dominated the entire time. He's 9-1 in the UFC. His longevity drops a little bit down to 83. Popularity, he's doing pretty well. He does not get fight of the night, but he does get 57,000 cash, which should be okay for him. And one of the best parts of the post-fight action is seeing people tweet Conor and just show him the incredible things he did in the octagon. Now here you can see over 2,500 likes on this one. GoodGameBro is my favorite fighter, and I can't wait to see him get the gold. Just believe it, it's sooner rather than later for that one.